Hello, I'm on round 3 for this video. Yay. I wanted to go over this, how to do these glitter pens, where you can fill the top part with glitter, what works best, and also to show you how you can seal, decals, the names, or logos, or whatever it is that you want to put on it, okay? So I went ahead and put this pen back together so that way I could show you from start to finish how you do the pens, the way you can take them apart and all of that. So first off is, let me start that back. So it looks like this, okay? So basically what you want to do is you want to pull this apart, okay? There is this little ring that doesn't stay on, so you got to make sure that you keep that from coming apart. This right here does come off, but I'm not going to take it off in the video. Basically, like, if you want to add like a charm underneath it, you can. But the only thing is it looks just like this almost underneath here, except there's no hole that's open. So, excuse me, I'm not going to take that apart, but I do want to let y'all know that you can take it apart. The other thing is inside of here is the stopper that goes in this. So don't lose that either. So I just dumped it out. And then, I'll put this in my little baggie real quick. So I've got it all organized so I don't lose whose glitter where. So, the other thing is that you have your barrel. You can choose to take this apart when you go to seal this, or you can just tape it off. And instead of taping it off and stressing about all that, I just take it apart like that. I take a popsicle stick, and the other end, the wider end, I just stick it in there. So now I'm able to seal it. And then the other thing that I do is I have a box, just any box. I did put a can in here so that way it'll help, keep it from like moving whenever I have them, if they're leaning one way or another. So the other thing that I do is I just take my scissors and I just puncture holes in it. I try not to go all the way down. I just want to put enough to where the popsicle stick can go in it, and it can basically widen the hole itself. Okay, so I am going to set that aside. That's completed. Let me show you what it'll look like. So basically, once you can either epoxy this or put UV resin on it, but once you're done, you just slide it in there, and that's it. So it stands straight up. To me, that's a lot less stress, a lot less worrying, because the box can be discarded. It's not a big deal. Excuse me. The other thing, so I'm going to show you how to fill this with glitter, and I'll tell you the combination that I use to put in there. There are quite a few different ones that you can use. A crafting friend of mine and we video chatted, and we did a lot of research. We tried a lot of different things, and this is what we found works best for us. So, okay, the other thing that I have is this right here. You can use a toothpick. If you have one of these, you can use one of these. But basically what it is like when you go to put the glitter in here, sometimes it tends to get like stuck. So you just stick this in and move it around. Go ask your sister. I don't know.
It was right here for a while ago.
Anyway, sorry. So,
you're welcome.
So, basically, you can use anything that, as long as you can stick it inside of there, that's all that matters. So you'll see me using that. I do have my gloves. I also have this glitter, the mica spoons or glitter spoons or whatever you want to call them. But I do have those as well. The UV resin that I'll be using, I can't find my other one, so I guess I'll use this one, is actually, CJ, can you go look in the office and see if there's a box that has the UV resin? Oh, wait, is that it right there? Is it in there?
This is UV resin.
Is it in there?
Nope.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Can you, Tori, do you know what happened to the UV resin?
Is that it?
Oh my god. Yes, guys, this is it. Bless you. So I'm gonna be using the other one instead. So, my son's he's a dork. So, anyways, but basically, so you can use this one. You can use any UV resin, but these are the two that I have. And I will warn you that these smell awful. I do have a nail lamp. It's a UV nail lamp. Tori, take an allergy pill. Can you tell her if that's an allergy pill, please? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Your mixture needs to be, if you're doing it like mine, it needs to be 1/3 cup of hot water to 1 teaspoon of the clear glue. I did use regular glue once, and it worked the same way. The only difference is that it made the water cloudy. I didn't like that personally, so I prefer not to use that. But if that's the only option you have, you can use it, and you can also just tint your water with food coloring before you put it in your container. Let me see. I'm just opening up my glitter right now.
Is that the glue?
What?
Is that the glue?
Okay. But so you want to mix that up, and it's okay that it cools off. The only reason why you want it hot is because you want it to help the glue to dissolve better. So basically what you're going to do is there's a line that's right here where it's basically like the stopper for the little round metal piece that I showed y'all. Use that as your guide, because whenever you go to put this stopper right here in, you got to have room to be able to put it in there. So basically what I do is I fill it roughly about 2/3 full. Really, it doesn't matter. Just as long as you have some water in there, the water combination. So this is the water and glue mix. So I'm going to put roughly 2/3 in.
Is my hair on fleek?
Yeah, it's on fleek, CJ.
Thanks.
And then, I'm not too worried about if I waste any of the glitter. But if you are, just make sure that you put a paper or something down for it, because it doesn't all go in this little tiny hole.
Word.
So you put however much glitter you want in there. It doesn't matter, give or take, whatever you want to put. You do know that I'm not in my group. I am on YouTube, right?
Word.
Okay, just making sure. But see, like, you could see the glitter falling, maybe. I don't know.
Bro,
I don't know if you could see it. But, then you're going to... you're going to add some... Hey! You're going to add some more water. And I can tell just by looking at this that I need to, go ahead and mix it up. And I will probably have to add more water also. And then just make sure that you're able to wipe this off. Because obviously if you change glitter colors, you don't want to mix it. I thought you were going to bed. So why are you getting a brownie?
What are you talking about, man?
Anyways, my kid's a nut.
Oh, this isn't my bed?
Okay, so I don't know if y'all could see it flowing. Yeah, you can. But it flows really, really good with that combination. And then you just put the stopper in like this. Oh, not like that. You alright? Are you okay? Kyle.
Oh, sorry, man. I was sleeping real quick.
Anyways, so you put the stopper in.
Mm-hmm.
Shake it up. And there you have it, guys.
Bro.
So I'm going to do a couple more of these. I'm going to set this one aside. And I'm going to do a couple more of these.
Kobe.
And then I'll move on to showing y'all how I do this. Put this away. This actually moves fairly quickly. It moves a lot quicker when, you know, you're not trying to show the world, I guess, what you're doing. So, I don't know if y'all could see me or not, trying to... And it doesn't matter how much glitter you put in, it's totally at your discretion. I forgot to take the stopper out for this. Okay. And again, like you'll be able to see the glitter, see it flowing down. You will be able to see that. And then you just fill it up with water. It's super, super easy, guys. I do like to try to double check and make sure that there's no issues. And also, too, that it looks good because sometimes when you do it, like you'll notice that you may need a little bit more glitter in it. And so that's another reason why I like to get it flowing, so I can just double check and see if I need any more glitter. It's so funny because I never have issues with the stopper. And then it's like, now all of a sudden I'm just constantly having issues. Like it doesn't want to go in there. Not quite sure why. Maybe I have a little bit too much water in it. There it is. So if you need to take the stopper out, like obviously this one just pops right out. But you can use your...
Mom,
Yeah.
I need napkin.
Huh?
I need napkin.
Go in there and get you a towel. me try this again. Okay, there we go. So it was being a little temperamental. For those of you who know me know what's alive without, you know, having it a little temperamental for me, right? Okay, see? So, I did want to also add just a tad bit of silver to this one. This is black, and if you're used to working with black glitter, you know that it's not very sparkly. So I wanted to remove this stopper and go in and add just a tad bit of silver to it to get it to sparkle up some. So let's see. Okay. Okay. See, I think that was perfect. So see, now it's super shiny, which is what I wanted. So, that is a way that if you want to add like any kind of sparkle to like extra sparkle or whatever, you can add silver or even like a hollow color is really good. That's just my opinion. And then, let me see. So the other thing is, now I'm going to show you how to do the lamp with the UV. Let me see if I can show you. Here's the setup. And you just press the button to your desired temperature. The thing says, the instructions say that takes 2 to 4 minutes for curing time. So, but if it still feels even the slightest bit tacky, then you want to do it again. And again and again until it doesn't have that tacky feeling. And I like have the worst luck with it. So, of course, I'm that person that is like always doing it again and again. So I'm going to go ahead and do this part and let that start heating up so that way, or I'm sorry, so it can start curing this. And then I will go through while it's doing that. Each time I will go through and I will show you me putting the decal on here. I already have it print and weeded and all that. And then I'll go ahead and do the last two pens, the glitter on the pens that I need to do. But at least I can go ahead and get this step out of the way for you. Okay, so it has and it stinks, guys, so bad, in my opinion. So it has a spout that's an easy pour. And you just give it like a little squeeze and you just pour some out. And then I just use a gloved finger. You can use a brush, you can use like a paintbrush or, you know, whatever you need to. Whatever you need to use. And then you just go straight over, and you could do direct sunlight or you could do the UV lamp, but I do a lot of my crafting in the late night, evening, or whatever. I don't always do it during the day, so it's just easier for me to be able to have that option to not have to do it in the sunlight. So, but I just sit here and I just hold it. Let me show you. I'm just sitting here holding it underneath it. See, and I try to find something on YouTube that would, you know, let me see how it worked. And I was just really having a hard time finding something. A lot of the times you'll see this done with like the jewelry and stuff. So once it goes through like the first cure, then I will set up a little thing so that way I can actually let that just sit there and I'll continue to work. But what I do is I just put the end of my popsicle stick on this, and then I will set like some glitter on top of the popsicle stick to keep it weighed down. And it works. And then I'll flip it and I'll do it again. And I'll just keep doing it until it's ready to go. And then, so I have mine on like a 2-minute time frame. And then once it cuts off, then I'll start. And you don't have to wait. You can do it and then immediately like push the button again and just keep going until it's dry. So, alright, so it's done. So I'm going to go ahead and set it up so that way I can work on other things. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to show you how I added the names to the barrel of the pen. Okay, it's very easy. The measurements that I used for this were, it was 1.90 going across and 0.75 going down. And it worked great, in my opinion. So, this one goes to this color. But, you know, you can, of course, do bigger or smaller or whatever, you know, you want to do. This is really, I enjoy making these. I think they're a lot of fun, and I think they're so pretty. They really are a great way for you to show off, you know, your personality and stuff, and I mean, it's just really, really, really awesome. So I started in the middle, like I put the name, and then I put my finger down the middle to place it. And then I just started working my way around the edges, and I started smoothing it to make sure that it actually stuck on it. And then I just start peeling it away slowly but surely to make sure that, you know, I have like every piece attached. And then there you have it. Let me flip this real quick. Okay, so this is done. Now it just needs to be set up and cured. That's it. So, but this one is done. Oh, I had it backwards. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to block it so y'all can see. The lighting is terrible. Okay, so here's the other one. This one is gold. So I'm going to do the pink on it. see. And we're almost done, guys.
She's stupid. She's ridiculously stupid. Oh my god. She's so stupid. You don't know her anymore.
Okay, let me see. I'm just gonna peel it. And then this one, I don't know if you can really see it or not, but
That's why
so
she shoots her number one and then just guides it back.
I'll have to go get another popsicle stick for that one, but okay. And then the other thing that I'm gonna do, the gold one. All right, so she wants basically like the gold glitter to be in with the gold pen. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, and I need to get my stoppers out. I was missing my little ring, but this one doesn't come off for some reason. Some of them are just like that, so which is fine for me. Alright, so just double check and make sure that's cleaned off. But that's it, guys. I mean, that's pretty much everything that you have to do. The other thing that you can do is you can do epoxy and let it set up there, the 2-part resin. And you can let it set. And, you know, just come back and clean it up. I've already wiped mine off. So, because I did some with I was trying to see which one worked best. And so I did go back and wipe it off, and I can't really speak on which one worked best in my opinion yet because I'm still waiting on those to dry. So I just want to see, you know, which one I just want to see which one's going to feel smoother and all of that, like, once I'm done. So anyways, well, I appreciate y'all watching. I'm going to sit here and finish these up. I'm not going to have y'all sit here and watch me while I do it because I've already showed y'all what I needed to show you. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask and I'll be happy to help. Bye.